Well, as we reported yesterday, Toronto police are investigating allegations of a number of sexual assaults on the TTC. Some believe that the perpetrator may be an instructor at York University. Now, yesterday we spoke with a young woman who came forward after seeing a post on social media describing an incident that was eerily similar to something she had gone through earlier this month. Tonight, we hear from another young woman who says that same man tried to touch her inappropriately after sitting next to her on the subway, and that incident happened more than 8 months ago.
The hand that was like the farthest away from me was under his jacket, and through that he was hovering over my right breast, and then he did make contact, like he did touch me. And at that point I got up and I like pushed him like away so that I could get out from that seat. I remember going into work crying, and it was like I couldn't tell anyone because, well, it was my first day of work, and I just felt like so like stupid, you know, like stupid and naive. Like, how could you let something like this happen to you? When I saw his picture, instantly like something in me was like, I know this guy. Like, this is the guy.
Now, last week, this photo was shared online recounting a similar incident where a man sat beside a young girl on the subway and allegedly brushed his hand along the side of her breast. Some users identified him as a professor at York University. The university confirms it is taking the allegations seriously and has since removed the accused from teaching while Toronto police investigate. Now, that post garnered numerous comments from women saying they had experienced similar situations similar behavior from the same man on the TTC. Now, both the women we spoke with today and yesterday described feeling paralyzed in the moment, unable to react or say anything, and feeling embarrassed that they had somehow allowed it to happen. One counselor who works with survivors of sexual violence tells us that reaction is extremely common.
A lot of survivors talk about the fact that they were just frozen in that moment. And it's the most common reaction that survivors have, yet they feel so much guilt and shame about that. The person that should be guilty and feel shamed is the person who did the act of violence, never the person that was harmed. Sexual violence happens. The person that's being done to, the survivor, can go, well, maybe it's not so bad, or maybe it wasn't a big deal, or maybe it's all in my mind. But we have to actually take stock of the fact that no matter if it was a brush up against your breast, it was an inappropriate comment in a meeting, or someone raped you, those all matter.
Now, Toronto police say they are asking anyone who has experienced anything similar to come forward. They also say they have not identified any suspects at the moment, and no charges or arrests have been made.